Video. I got fruit around my mouth. I've been eating something. So this video is about farmers and how they are NPCs. Oh, that was a piece of fruit. If you're wondering, it's expensive. It's like 70 quid a kilo. So I tried to get every little last bit of it. It's really tasty too. Really tasty. But you don't want to see me eating fruit. So this video is about farmers and how they're NPCs. So if you look at something like Postman Coronation Street, or British countryside, it shows the little farmers' fields as little squares. That's meant to be all cute because it's got the little hedgerow for the birds. That's actually a Hylic thing. But what that was, in the olden days, the days of Robin Hood, the fields weren't fenced off. The hedgerow, for those outside of England, if you're in England, you know what this is. It's called hawthorn. Hawthorn is not a fruit for human beings. Sure, the birds like it, okay, but it's really spiky. If you've ever walked on it, you know that it's spiky. It goes into your foot, nasty stuff. And if you try to go through it, it catches on your hair, your clothing. It's not nice. And you'll see that across the whole of the United Kingdom because it's NPCs doing that. Originally, a farmer's plot of land was just a plot. It was an area that he had ploughed and planted things. And in the middle, there would be a fruit tree, or an acorn, or a chestnut. And that's where the birds would go out from, and so in the middle, they'd spread out and they'd poo on the crops and feed it. So they got rid of that. They got rid of in the olden days, you'd see farmers they'd go round the tree. But these are NPCs, lazy bastards that have cut the trees down and then put some crappy hedgerow at the side. If these people wanted to really do good, you could plant Amelanchier trees. You could plant cordon fruit trees. You could plant any fruit trees. And by the way, the NPCs have been copying me in my village. Ever since I started gardening, now the rest of them are doing it too. A bunch of apple and pear trees have gone up in a recreation field, and it's nice, but it's just they're copying me. It's like, okay, I don't mind them copying as long as they're not trying to hassle me, And I hope they copy. I hope to be an example for them, because I don't know how you can, like there's this thing, and I'm going to do a bit of an accent. Or British farmers, bird's eye beautiful, or turkey twizzlers. Yeah, Bernard Matthews was a turd, an animal abuser. No animal deserves to be treated like that. But these people aren't stewards of the land. These people are degenerates. They spray their own crops. They spray wheat with glyphosate to dry it out. That's not what a farmer does. That's what an eco-terrorist does. I just thought I'd do that video because it's something I've always thought about. That's not a natural pattern to put squares into nature. Nature can do squares, like with the formation of pyrite, which is a mineral. I know my gems, I know my rocks. And there's that artificial one, which I can't remember the name, which forms like a shape like that's cuboid and rainbow. It's an artificially grown natural mineral. But yeah, so the farmers' fields, there's something really ugly actually. If you look at how trees grow naturally, they just grow where they grow, and that's the beauty of them, because it means that, you'll have so much where it's spread out that the bees will, you find wild hives, and you hardly find that now. And you can tell, the insects are dying from the spraying and from the frequencies. I'm called a nuisance for my chickens by some demons. Meanwhile, the insects are dying off. We need help. We need liberating in the British Isles. We need some people to come liberate us, because this isn't okay. But I just thought I'd do this video, because even if you think going back 100 or 200 years is enough, it's not. I don't mean technology-wise, I mean landscape-wise. Because obviously having hedgerow next between a road and a farmer's field is a good thing. It's a good thing because it helps, in the event of a car going off the road, the hedgerow helps pad a potential accident. But like when I go if I go to the fields around where I live, it's farmers' fields, and they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them are friendly. I don't think it's an entirely malicious thing. I just think they need some. I just think they just need some inspiration to plant more stuff. And if you're wondering, is it harmful to plant non-native species? No, it's not. It's not actually, because you can plant amalanchias. They're from Canada. They're good for nature. They don't take over. Same thing for most fruit trees. You can plant them quite safely.